Hey, what's up dudes? Just real quick, wanted to share my Magicka Templar build that I've been using for Battlegrounds. In no way am I claiming this to be the best build or anything like that, but it's pretty effective and it's not terribly difficult to get, so let's get into it. So on our front bar we're going to have 5 pieces of Overwhelming. This is a sharpened lightning staff with an Oblivion enchant. And for those of you that aren't familiar with Overwhelming, this is a 5-piece that drops from the Tempest Island dungeon. And it's going to add max mag, spell damage, and when you deal damage with a class ability, you have a 33% chance to surround yourself with a torrent that deals shock damage to enemies within 8 meters of you every 1 second for 6 seconds. 15% of the damage you deal this way is restored to you as Magicka. This effect can occur every 6 seconds. This is a strong proc set, and basically with this setup, all of our damage skills are coming from the Templar class tree, which is going to give this a chance to proc. So on our back bar, we're going to have the Maelstrom Resto staff. This is a defending staff with a disease enchant. And the Maelstrom Resto, when you critically heal with regeneration, you restore 500 Magicka. That's just going to help a little bit with our recovery, and the regeneration is actually a really nice heal now. Onto the armor pieces, we're going to be running 5 light and 2 heavy. All of the traits are impen, but you could probably switch a few pieces out with the recent buff to the crit resist. So for the head, we have a heavy Grothgar helm with a health enchant. And for the Grothgar set bonus, we get max mag and the 2-piece, which comes from the shoulders. When you deal damage, you have a 10% chance to create lava pools that swirl around you, dealing flame damage to all enemies within 8 meters of you every 1 second for 5 seconds. So this proc actually pairs really nice with the Overwhelming and some of the skills we're running, which we'll get into in a minute. And the last set we're running is Fortified Brass, and this is just going to give a health bonus, and the rest is just straight resistance. And so we have a heavy chest with a health enchant, and the shoulders, light Grothgar, Magicka enchant. Waist, we have brass with a Magicka enchant, and also brass with the Magicka enchant. Light legs, fortified brass with the health enchant, and the shoes, brass with mag enchant. And for the jewelry, all Overwhelming, 2 spell damage, and 1 regen glyph, just to help out with the recovery a bit. So for the skills on our front bar, we're going to have Ellie Drain. This is going to give us access to Major Breach and also Minor Magicka Steal. Solar Barrage, nice AoE damage, and also gives us Empower, increasing the damage of our light attacks while it's active. Purifying Light is going to kind of be our main burst damage, and also gives you a heal when the effect ends. Puncturing Sweep, our good old spam jab, and the Topple Charge for the stun and gap close, and for the ultimate we're running Crescent Sweep. On our back bar, we're going to have Channeled Focus, which is going to give us Major Resolve and also recover 240 Magicka every 1 second while we're standing in it. Honor the Dead, which is going to be our big burst heal, and healing anyone below 75% health restores 60% of the ability's cost over 6 seconds as Magicka. Degeneration, pretty decent dot, mainly just using it to get our major sorcery up. Extended Ritual, this is just our Purify and a decent heal. And the Rapid Regeneration, and Life Giver for the ultimate on the back bar, which is the Resto ultimate. So looking at the character sheet, we're completely unbuffed right now, and we are in a no CP campaign, so this is pretty much what it would look like in Battlegrounds. But we're looking at 27.5k mag, 22.5k health, 8k stam, which is actually pretty low, but I'm a high elf. If you're not a high elf, I would probably try to get that a little higher. Mag regen 1200, spell damage 2481, and crit resist 2500, and 20 spell resist 16. You have the Apprentice Mundus and Witch Mother's Potent Brew right now. Alright, so with the resistances and the spell damage, that's about what we're looking at. And the back bar resistances will go up a little bit because of the defending staff. So that's basically it dudes, just figured I'd share that, and I'll leave a link below for the video that has this actual build in game, and you can check that out if you want. Thanks for watching, catch you guys later.